Welcome to Legacy IAS Academy. Today I am going to discuss important topic of CSAT, that is mensuration. Some of the basic concept of the mensuration I already discussed. Now we have to see one more concept or one more three-dimensional body of mensuration, that is cylinder. As I told earlier, in mensuration you have to know the formula. How these formulas are formed, you have to know that things. Without formula, you are not going to solve the question of the mensuration. Consider, for example, if you do not know the volume of the formula of volume of the cylinder, how you will solve the questions on cylinder. So when we talked about cylinder, in cylinder we know that the base of the cylinder is a circle. The base of the cylinder is a circle, and the area of the circle is pi r square. Clear? Then this cylinder has a height and height of h meter. So only thing is, when we have to calculate the volume, when we have to calculate the volume of the cylinder, it will be area of the base, that is pi r square, into height. So volume of the cylinder become pi r square h. That things you have to remember. Now we have to talk about the area or lateral surface area. When we talked about lateral surface area of the volume, so we have to know the circumference of the base. We have to know the circumference of the base of a cylinder. Circumference, it means the base of the cylinder is a circle, and circumference of the cylinder will be 2 pi r. Okay, circumference is nothing but length of the base of the cylinder, and we have to multiply by h. It become lateral surface area of the cylinder. When we talked about total surface area, in total surface area we are taking entire body of the cylinder. In entire body we have to take lateral surface area, that is 2 pi rh. We also take base and the top of the cylinder. In the base we have one circle, and the top we also have one circle. We have two circles, and the area of the two circle is 2 pi r square. So when 2 pi r, we can take common h plus r. So this is the total surface area. So when we talked about the cylinder, in the cylinder you have to remember volume. Volume is area of the base, pi r square, into height. It becomes pi r square h. Lateral surface area means base. Base is circumference of the circle 2 pi r into height 2 pi r h. Total surface area, lateral surface area, and the area of the top and the base. In top we have one circle, and the bottom also we have one circle. It becomes 2 pi r in bracket r plus h. So these are very, very important concepts you have to remember. Now come to this particular questions. In these questions, a rectangular piece of iron sheet. Consider this is the rectangular sheet of iron piece. This iron sheet is converted into a cylinder. Means we can fold a rectangular sheet. Here we have 100 centimeter is length and 50 centimeter is breadth. When this piece of rectangular sheet is converted into cylinder, here we can say that the height of the cylinder is 50 centimeter and circumference of this cylinder will be 100 centimeter. So hope you are able to understand. Why this circumference? Because length of the rectangle sheet become base of the cylinder, and base of the cylinder is circle. This circle is nothing but length of the rectangle. We can say that height is 0.5 meter and length is 1 meter. Okay, now we know that what is lateral surface area of rectangle of this cylinder, lateral surface area of cylinder is 2 pi r, means circumference of the base, into h. 2 pi r is nothing but that is 1 meter, and height is nothing but 0.5 meter. It become meter square. It become 0.5 meter square. Okay. Now we have to paint this entire cylinder. When we are going to paint the cylinder, the cost per square meter is 50 rupees. The area of the cylinder is 0.5 meter square. So total cost to paint it means area into cost of per square meter. So area is 0.5, cost is 50, it become 25 rupees. So hope you are able to understand how I solved this particular question. Only thing you have to understand the basic concept. Here we have rectangular sheet. In this rectangular sheet has been converted into the cylinder. When we are converted into a cylinder, the length, the height of the cylinder is 50 centimeter. Second thing is the base of the cylinder is a circumference. The length of the circumference will be the length of the rectangle. This concept you have to remember. Let's see one more question. Okay, a cylindrical overhead tank. So this is the one tank we have. Okay, radius of 2 meter. So here we have 2 meter radius and height is 7 meter. Clear? Is to be filled from underground tank of size. One tank also we have. The size of tank, size of tank is 5.5 meter length, 4 meter breadth, and height is 6 meter. How much portion of the underground tank is still filled with the water after filling the overhead tank completely? Now we are taking water from this tank and filling this overhead tank. So how much water we have taken out? Okay, so we can say that volume of underground tank. Okay, here volume of underground tank minus volume of overhead tank. This will be my answer. So volume of underground tank is a cuboid. We know that volume will be 5.5 into 4 into 6 minus volume of overhead tank pi, r is 2 into h is 7 upon 5.5 into 4 into 6. If you are able to solve this particular equation, you are going to get an answer. So it become like, I can say pi 22 upon 7, 7 and 7 cancel, and it become 5.5 into 4 into 6 minus 22 into 4 upon 5.5 into 4 into 6. Just solve this particular equation, you will get an answer, and answers will be 1 upon 3. Let's see one more questions. Two glass of equal volume are respectively half and 3/4, half and 3/4 filled with milk. Okay, I told earlier, whenever such questions comes, so we have to take a quantity of a glass. So quantity of a glass, we can say that we have to take 2 and 4 LCM. So we can say that the quantity of two equal glass are 4 liter. 4 liter. First glass is half filled, means 2 liter milk and 2 liter water. Other is 3/4, means 3 liter milk and 1 liter water. Okay, both these glasses, okay, the volume, or we can say that these two glasses again poured into another glass. Okay, so here we have to add like milk with milk and water with water. So what they have asked, what will be the ratio of the milk? So how much milk is there? 2 plus 3, 5. How much water is there? 2 plus 1, 3. So answers will be 5:3. So hope you are able to understand. Main thing is you have to understand the questions and try to make it more simple. Then you have to solve. Now come to the circular cone. Circular cone, we know that what is the volume of cylinder? Pi r square h. Only thing we have to do it 1/3. Whenever we have taken one cone from the cylinder, the area or the volume we have taken 1/3 of the volume of the cylinder. That things you have to remember. And this L is slant height. Second thing is, when we talked about lateral surface area, it is pi RL. That formula also you have to remember. And third thing is total surface area, pi RL plus pi r square. Pi r we can take common, L plus r. So these things you have to remember. Means volume of circular cone is 1/3 pi r square h. Surface area is pi r L. Total surface area is pi r L plus r. These things you have to remember. Okay. Now see one more question. This question is not based on circular cone. This is based on cube. Or we can say that a piece of tin is in a form of rectangular having length 12 centimeter and breadth 8 centimeter. This is used to construct a closed cube. Okay, so here we know that here we have a surface area of rectangle, that is 12 into 8. Surface area of rectangle will equal to surface area of cube. Okay, what is surface area of cube? Surface area of cube 6a square. So hope you are able to understand. Means we have a sheet of tin measured 12 centimeter length and 8 centimeter breadth. This sheet we have converted into a cube of equal side. We know that surface area of this particular sheet will be equal to when we have converted it into a cube of side A. So here 6a square equal to 12 into 8 upon 6, it becomes 16, a equal to 4. So hope you are able to understand this particular questions. Now come to one more three-dimensional body. We have sphere. Sphere is nothing but a ball. So you have to know the volume is 4/3 pi r cube. 4/3 pi r cube. And lateral surface area and total surface area of sphere is equal, that is 4 pi r square. These two formulas are very important. You have to remember. In the sphere we have a volume, that is 4/3 pi r cube. Second thing is, in the sphere lateral surface area and the total surface area both are equal, that is pi r square. Now see hemisphere. When we talked about hemisphere is a half sphere, so definitely volume will be half, that is 2 pi r cube. When we talked about lateral surface area will be half of the total surface area of a sphere, that is 2 pi r square. When we are talking about total surface area of a hemisphere, it means it is lateral surface area plus above also we have one circle, that is pi r square. It become 3 pi r square. So remember, lateral surface area of a hemisphere is 2 pi r square, total surface area of a hemisphere 3 pi r square, and the volume of the hemisphere will be 2 upon 3 pi r cube. These are the important formulas you have to remember. Let's see one question. Question is not much difficult. A hemispherical ball is filled to the brim with a beverage. The content of the ball are transferred into a cylindrical vessel whose radius is 50% more than its height. Whose radius is 50% more than its height. Okay, so we have cylindrical vessel like that. Cylindrical vessel, this is the vessel, and here we know that the content of the ball are transferred into a cylindrical vessel whose radius is 50% more than the height. If height is h, then radius will be 1.5 h of the cylinder. If the diameter is same of both ball and cylinder, so we have hemispherical like that, and the radius of ball will be 1.5 h. Clear? Now, if the diameter is same for both ball and the cylinder, then volume of beverage in the cylinder vessel will be. Okay, so here what are the things we have to do? We have to take volume of cylinder. So volume of cylinder will be pi r square h, and volume of semi spherical ball, it will be 2 upon 3 pi r cube. 2 upon 3 pi r cube. It will be 2 upon 3 pi, r will be r.5 h whole cube. Here pi, r is 0.5 h square into h. So it become, when you are going to solve these two things, so 2 upon 3 0.5 h 0.5 h upon 1.5 into 1.5 into h cube. These h are cancelled. These two things are also cancelled. We can say that 10, or this become 5, 3, and it become 1. 1 means into 100 also. It become 100%. So hope you are able to understand how I solve this particular questions. See one more questions. So here parallelepiped of a length 5 cm, breadth 3 cm, height 4 cm. Consider the volume. The volume will be length into breadth into height equal to 5 into 3 into 4. It becomes 60. A cube of each side 4. So here 4 into 4 into 4, then it becomes 64. A cylinder of radius 3 and length 3. So pi r square h, and sphere of the radius 3. So 4 upon 3 pi r cube. If you solve all these equations, you will get answers also. Only thing is you have to know the formula in this particular questions. Now see one more question. A vessel is full of water with weight 40 kilogram. So weight of vessel plus volume of water equal to 40 kg. Now weight of vessel plus, if volume is 1/3, then weight is 20 kg. Then what is the weight of empty? You have to just solve these two equations. You are going to get answers. So here you have to understand, we have a vessel. Consider this is a vessel. This vessel have a weight. Vessel have a weight WB. When it is filled with water, the weight is 40 kg. So we have to take a weight of vessel and weight of water. Second thing is weight of vessel is not going to reduce where it is 1/3 filled, means volume of the water is 1/3 equal to 20. These two equations we have to solve and we are going to get answers. So answers will be 10 kg. So hope you are able to understand the questions which I discussed on the mensuration. In the next video I will start new topic of permutation combination. And again, thank you for watching the video.